Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D. We live in the morning, 7 a.m. Don't know how the weather is looking for you, if it's cold, if it's rainy, if it's whatever, but whatever the day looks like for you, just make it great. No matter what you have planned, no matter what you have in store for your day, just do it, baby. Now, in your field of perfection, okay, or in your field of things that you love to do, or what you like to say you're skilled at, I want to think about how many times you failed, or how many times the challenge became too great, and it frustrated you, and it sometimes can also discourage you. So think about that. Quick second. Pause me if you have to, if you need to think a little longer. But I want you to listen to this phrase that I'm about to give you, this saying, and I want you to embrace it, enjoy it, and continue to think about it, okay? A calm sea never makes a skilled sailor. A calm sea never makes a skilled sailor. If the seas were always calm and there was no high-rising, crashing waves, aka turbulence, that's usually when you're in the sky, you would never know what your pilot was capable, not your pilot, your sailor was capable of. So when trouble finally does arise, he or she may not know how to handle it. Same goes for a pilot, okay? If the skies are always calm, there's no extra exertion of wind and no birds in the sky and everything, and when somehow, some way, something happens and it's not any of those things, it just may be an engine failure or something like that, how would you know they're able to handle it if they've never been in hot water before? The same goes for you. If you've never been faced with anything, how do you know you can handle it? So those downfalls that you had, and those moments of panic and stress, and those thoughts of never being able to complete something, you've been placed into some boiling hot water before, and it's helping you succeed. Okay? I really like this quote, and it says that don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits, okay? Everyone says, oh, the sky's the limit. Blase, blase, blase. Yeah, that's cute for a kid who doesn't really fully understand there's more out there to get. Okay, we got skyscrapers now. Ain't nothing else beautiful about the sky. We take airplanes up there. We send rocket ships through the atmosphere and everything. I want the solar system. Okay. I'm going beyond that. All right. So it's simply stuff like that. Like, why are we limiting our challenges? We need to challenge our limits. Going back to when I was telling you about the whole roller coaster experiences for me and whatnot, I had to challenge my limits, okay? You sometimes have to step out of your comfort zone in order to be comfortable. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. Sometimes you have to step out of hanging with Shirley and Charisma, okay? And you have to hang out with Petey and Lil Tank, okay? Because you may be comfortable with those people, but the other people are going to give you insight and details into a whole different part of things that they couldn't give you. And that's okay. I'm not saying you got to be BFFs. I'm not saying you got to marry anybody. I'm just saying sometimes step out of what makes you comfortable and step into something uncomfortable. Ask any female that wears heels. Okay? They step out of comfort a lot of times to be comfortable. Okay? They are comfortable in a certain look, in the way that, and sometimes they gotta kick off the heels, throw on some sneakers or some flats just to be comfortable. They're comfortable in their outfit, they're comfortable in their look, but now they gotta step out just so they can be comfortable. Okay? I always find myself in uncomfortable situations, but then eventually I make them comfortable for me, okay? Sometimes your environment you are put in, and sometimes you put yourself in environments. You got to know the difference. In order for this to work, you got to know the difference. You got to go know what kind of environment you're in, okay? If you're in an environment that you was placed in and it's uncomfortable, then that's something you can make work, okay? Maybe the job had a little shake-up and they needed you to go over here to billing, and you never deal with billing because everybody got drama in billing and all that. Okay, that can be worked out. But if you put yourself into multiple relationships and you ain't ready to handle all that fire, now you put yourself into that. Now keep that in mind. Nobody else put you there. You did. So now you got to figure it out. Put your big boy or big girl pants on and get to work, okay? You put yourself in all these uncomfortable situations with all your girlfriends or all your boyfriends sitting there looking you dead in the face at one time. Now what you gonna do? So uncomfortable situations can become comfortable. Those of you who still waiting on your taxes, you're in an uncomfortable spot right now. Why? Be comfortable. You know it's coming. Every time I do my taxes, I act like it's Christmas and it's an unexpected gift. I'm like, ooh, somebody decided to deposit some money in my account. Like, you get really excited. Just saying. I mean, that's the way you gotta do it. So it's like, woo, somebody decided to give me a little extra this month. Okay. But challenge your limits, okay? That doesn't mean challenge your budget. That's it, challenge your limits. All right? Again, one of those summer camp stories that I'm about to tell you. Went to camp, and we had to do a series of team building scenarios or situations, whatever you want to call them, drills, exercises, and it was the high ropes course. Again, if you remember, I am afraid of heights, and they look at me and they say, okay, let's get you harnessed up. And I'm looking at them, oh, no. Now, mind you, I've talked a big game the whole time, okay? I put myself in this uncomfortable situation. I talked a real big game, I'm a kid talking big game, thinking it's going to impress somebody. The best way to impress somebody is just to be you, okay? I found that out so many times. Best way to impress somebody is to just be you. People don't think I'm me when I'm actually being me, because they're like, ain't no way this girl is crazy. But I am. So back to the high ropes course. Get harnessed up and whatnot. Mind you, anybody who wears a harness for a living, okay? Anybody who does that, any telephone pole workers or electricians, whatever the case may be, I applaud y'all, okay? Because the amount of uncomfortable that was, especially when you drop real suddenly, right, it just snags, okay? It just snags right there in the middle, and it's a very uncomfortable feeling. I felt like I might have dislocated something along the way, but just wanna let y'all know I appreciate what y'all do with that thing on. If you do a rocks climbing course and you're one of the instructors or whatever, and you do that all day, much applause, because that hurts, okay? So get the harness on me and whatnot, and the first one is like a balance beam walk, but just higher up. It wasn't drastically high, but it was higher up. Now I'm gonna give you some more about me. My upper body strength is destroyed, okay? I have not had a successful upper body strength capability for a while now, all right? It is my goal and my ultimate dream to get it back. That's one thing that I would love to just faithfully work on, focus on, and that might be my March challenge, okay? Working on my upper body strength, because it is horrible, okay? So some of the things was harder for me to do because I did not have the upper body strength that I needed to get up or to do this or to do that. But I did take gymnastics. So I was able to walk the balance beam. Now, was I scared? Yeah, it was high up. So then came the zip line, okay? Now, I mean, I felt like doing a balance beam at a higher elevation than the actual balance beam pole was pushing my limits far enough. Unfortunately, no, it wasn't. They wanted me to still go down that zip line. I stood up there at the tall tip of that tower. Now, the thing that was probably most uncomfortable for me, it was all made out of wood, and I was just doing like my scenarios and how trees snaps and stuff and whatnot. And I just looked. I had to look at it like this. Some bigger people than me had got on this thing, and so I need to appreciate it. But the lady that was holding me up was a twig. Okay, she was very skinty, and I knew I was thick, and I was like, baby girl, yeah, okay. But she said she had me, so I had to trust her because she had more experience than I did. And we paid her. So I'm standing up there. I'm praying. I'm meditating. I'm crying all within. And I'm trying not to let these people who I just talk big talk to, okay, see me cry. Finally, I did it. And in my uncomfortable situation, after challenging that limit, it was beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful experiences I have ever had. I was trying to figure out the whole time, what was I so worried about? I was like, this is fun. Everybody should zip line. Now today, I do have to do the process all over again. Let me see the beauty in it the first time around after I panic, and then I can do it the second time and enjoy it, okay? But I had to challenge that limit. One, because I paid for it, and two, because I ain't had no other choice really. But I was talking all this big talk. So I made the whole situation uncomfortable for myself. And then as I was ziplining, there was so much beauty. Okay? Now, other people could have been like, they could have been looking on the fact that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I'm scared. I'm terrified. But I decided in the midst of my screaming to open my eyes and look around. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Okay. So what limit are you challenging today? What limit are you gonna be like, hey, listen up, y'all. I got goals to meet, challenges, and limits to like break apart. Okay? So, if you ain't here to help, you in the way. I am no longer going to limit what I can do based off what you can do. I am here to better me and to make sure that I am the best version of me. So move out my way unless you here to help me. Okay? Sometimes you just gotta tell it like it is, okay? Tell it like it is. Y'all, that's it. Just limit your challenges, okay? Maybe up north you got a snow day. Maybe down south is a hot day. I don't care what it is. Go outside, go get some fresh air, and breathe life into whatever your situation is, okay? I love you all dearly from the bottom of my heart, from the top of it, the surrounding of it. I'm also looking for ideas for any videos that you all would like to see live and in person, and not just hearing my voice, so you can put the face with it as well, okay? My name is Becky D from Becky D in the Morning, 7 days a week, 7 a.m. I love you all. I can't thank you all enough for all that you all do for me, and you don't even know what you do. But you do what you do when you do it. I love you all. I hope you all have a great day. Have a great work day. Have a great day off. Whatever your case may be. I will see you all tomorrow morning.